Hey there, cruising crew, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexis, and in today's video, we're diving into the splashy, sassy, adults-only world of Virgin Voyages cruise lines. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my honest review on things that I loved as well as things that I did not love. So without further ado, let's get on to this honest review, Alexis style. So let's start off with the ambiance of the ship. So Virgin Voyages theme is red, and they do a really good job at having a red party theme around the ship. I really liked how they have red everywhere. They even have red lighting in the hallways and in the rooms to like really set the mood, and you know that you're on a Virgin cruise. I think that like the music that's playing throughout the ship, especially the day you get on, is like, okay, I'm here to party. Like the whole ambiance is party mode, and I think they did a really good job. So for the overall ambiance of the ship, I'm gonna say that I love it. Next, let's talk lodging. So let's get into what the cabins look like on Virgin Voyages. They are, I think, very unique, which is obviously what they're going for, but unique and not the best way. So I think that the design of the room, like I don't know who was designing it and what they were thinking, but it's like small. So when you walk in, you have the bed, and the space between the bed and the TV is like this big. I'm not a very big person, and I find it hard to like fully be able to comfortably walk in between the bed and the wall. So that is kind of an issue. Also, the bed is like lower to the ground than a normal cruise bed. And for me, like it's totally fine. I'm young, I can get up and down. But I can see for some people that they might not like that because it's pretty low to the ground. Like I think our suitcases barely fit. Like we stuffed our suitcases under the beds. So I didn't really like that aspect as much. Then by the bed, there's like this table that's like on the floor. It's just a waste of space. I mean, we end up like putting stuff on it, so I guess it's good for storage, but it's like, I don't get it at all. Let's move to the bathroom. The bathrooms are also really small. Like it's just, everything about these rooms are so small, it's kind of frustrating. However, the shower I thought was great. Like the pressure, the shower head, I actually really enjoyed. So I guess that's a plus. And then let's move to the balcony. I think the balconies are great. They all have hammocks. And beforehand, like before even going on the cruise, I kind of thought it was like silly to put a hammock there. I'm like, we're not gonna really use it. But I really use it. I enjoy laying in the hammock, swinging on it, and looking out into the ocean. I think it's really cool. Another plus about the cabins is that they each come with like their own tablet or like iPad, which you can control the temperature, the lighting, the shades, and what you watch like on your television. So I do like that. But overall, I'm gonna say for lodging, I did not love it. Eats and food. Okay, so might be a little controversial because every other review that I've seen about Virgin Voyages, like they love the food, 5 stars. And I like good food. Maybe I just didn't have a good experience. I've gone on 2 Virgin Voyages cruises, and I thought both times, like I was not impressed with the food. It's just like nothing that great, it's not that good. So Virgin Voyages does not have like a main like formal dining room. They have separate restaurants that everyone goes to. So I will say, as soon as you get on board or even before, book your dinners, because sometimes like you can't get into a certain restaurant, so you're not gonna go there the whole cruise. So I do like the aspect that like we get to go to all of these restaurants and it's included. However, like they're not very good. I will say the Wake, which is the restaurant in the back of the ship, it's a steakhouse, that's their best restaurant. I think both times I got like a filet, and their wedge salad was amazing. Those were pretty good, but like the food is just average at best. So they have like Razzle Dazzle, which is a cool brunch spot. And I like it for brunch, But we also went there for dinner, and it's like, I don't want to have chicken and waffles for dinner, like on a cruise. Like it's just not my vibe. And then Gumbae, which is a really cool concept. It's like Korean barbecue, and they sit you with strangers and you play games, like table games and like drinking games while they're cooking for you. That aspect I love. However, the food was awful. Like I didn't like it at all. I usually like all food and like trying new food. I didn't like it at all. So I don't know. I just wasn't impressed with any of the restaurants, and I tried all of them. And yeah. However, the galley aspect, I think Virgin has done such a good job with that. So that's their version of like a buffet. It's not really a buffet. So they have different stations, like a noodle station, sushi, tacos, burgers, and you can either like grab it and sit down, or you can sit down and put your little sign up and someone will take your order, then they'll go grab it for you and bring it to you. And I really like this. I really liked going to the galley, going to the salad station, making my own salad and sitting down. Like it didn't feel rushed or overcrowded, and I really, really liked that. But overall, I'm gonna say for eats and foods that I did not love it. Extras. So with this category, I'm going to include entertainment, shopping, and drinks. So let's get in with entertainment, or lack thereof. So Virgin Voyages is very different, and that's what they're trying to be. So if you're wanting dinner and a show every single night, that's not what you're gonna get. They don't have like production shows or like headliners. They don't have shows like that. However, they have like dinner and a show, which I went to, and the food was actually, oh my gosh, it was like so bad. And I think everyone was like, what are they serving us? But you go for the show, and that's that. The shows that they have are led by their drag queen, or their queen of the ship. I forget what they call her. And so yeah, that's what Virgin's all about. And personally, I'm just like not into that stuff, and I don't like to go to like drag shows and stuff like that. So personally, I found myself like there's just no shows for me to go to. It didn't spark my interest. But they do have one show that's called Dual Reality, and it's kind of like acrobatic, and that was really cool. They get the crowd to interact, and that was really cool. So yeah. Entertainment wise also, so on Scarlet Night, so Scarlet Night is the big night. It's a night that you don't want to miss. It's basically one big party all around the ship. And what I mean by that is you go all around the ship. Like they have stations everywhere, every deck, and it's really cool. And then they end it at the pool with a big pool party. And there's entertainers all around the ship, like doing acrobatic things, juggling, tumbling, stuff like that. So that's really neat. So you don't want to miss Scarlet Night. So make sure you pack your red outfit and you're ready to party that night. Also, they have a really cool party the first night, and that is the PJ party. And this is so much fun. I think that if you just want to relax and just party all night, and I mean all night, like this goes on all night, it's a lot of fun. At first, I didn't know what to think. I was like, is this going to be kind of raunchy? Like, are people going to be wearing like lingerie and risque like PJs? It's not even like that. It's just a bunch of adults in their pajamas clubbing it up. It's a fun time you don't want to miss. So the parties on Virgin are absolutely fun. Like, they knocked it out of the park with those. Next, I'm going to talk about shopping. So Virgin Voyages has amazing shopping. Like, I loved their shopping. They have so much like high end too, and not like the other cruise lines. Like, they have like the main designer brands. Virgin has like completely different brands, like even brands that I had never heard of, and they have so much. I really like to spend some time and walk through the shops because they've got a great selection. Next, I'm going to mention the lack of drink package. So Virgin Voyages doesn't offer any kind of drink package. I think there's like some promotions where you can get like $100 towards drinks, which doesn't go very far considering coffees and smoothies and, stuff like that. So I'm a person that I do enjoy to drink on vacation and, have wine, or if there's like a cool drink, I want to order it. So we have to pay for every individual drink, and it's just like, it's depressing. It's like, man, like I really want this drink, but it's $20, but I'm going to get it anyways because I'm on vacation. It's just a hassle. Like I don't like that I have to pay for every drink. And so like that's a big thing for me as to where I don't really think I'm going to cruise again on Virgin because of that. So for the overall extras, I'm going to say that I did not love it. However, like shopping and parties were amazing, but overall I'm going to say that I did not love it. Itinerary. So for this, I'm just going to talk about Virgin Voyages Beach Club that they have at Bimini. So on Bimini Island, they have their own spot. It's the Virgin Voyages Beach Club, and it's included to all the Virgin passengers, and they knocked it out of the park with this. Like this spot is beautiful. They have multiple pools. It's right on the beach. So much seating. It's crazy. Yeah, I think this beach club you definitely want to go to it once. They also throw a big pool party there. And so it's so much fun. Like this DJ, the music's loud, the dancers are there trying to hype you up. They put floaties in the pool. It's like a whole vibe. Like it's so much fun. However, you still have to pay for those drinks. So when I went, it was 4th of July week. It was 4th of July actually. And so we wanted to party. We were with friends, and although we did, we paid for each drink and we drank, it was just still like depressing. It's just depressing to have to worry about paying for each drink individually. Also, the food at this beach club is absolute trash. Like it's not good. So my recommendation is to eat before you get off and then eat when you get back on, because it's not worth using your calories for this food. Like trust me, it's not good. It's bland. But overall, this beach club is an absolute experience, and I think Virgin knocked it out of the park with it. So for Itinerary, I'm gonna say I love it. The overall ship. So Virgin is very unique. They're more modern, they're sleek. You can even see it with the design of their ship. They're skinny and sleek. And although I know like they're trying to be different, I just couldn't really get used to the ship, to the layout, to the design. So the layout of the ship, I think, is not very well done. So there's only one floor, I think it's deck 6, where you can walk completely across. Other than that, you cannot walk across on any other deck, except for I think the top one. And even that one, I don't think you can. And so it's kind of like, it makes it harder to get around and to get to places, because you have to walk halfway on deck 5, then go down to deck 4, and then go back to deck 5 to then go to deck 7. It's not very well thought out. And I found that it made for a longer time to get places. And although we're on a cruise ship, like it takes 30 seconds, I get it. But the design of it was not very good. Also, the decorations and like the overall like appearance of the ship was not good to me. Like it's just all the walls are gray and white. Like that's it. There's like no designs, nothing. The lighting is even kind of dull, and I don't know, it didn't stand out to me. Like it doesn't look classy, if that makes sense. I don't know. I didn't like the layout. I don't like the design, and I don't like decorations or lack thereof. So for the overall ship, I'm going to say that I did not love it. Well, there you have it, cruising crew. That is my honest review of Virgin Voyages. Now, always remember that these are just my opinion and my experiences. However, I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to hear if you guys are team adults only or team family cruising. And once again, if you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed it at all, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you're always updated with all things cruising and travel. Don't forget to always seize the day, and I'll catch you in the next one.